Hi story enthusiasts, welcome to Movies Uncharted. This is your host Levi and today I am going to tell you about a special cyborg warrior girl who is an angel from heaven, but an angel of death. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon so you never miss an update. This video contains spoilers. Okay, so without further delay, let's get started. In the year 2563, planet Earth has survived a war known as the Fall. There is a city floating above the Earth in the sky, called Zalem, suspended by advanced engineering. Beneath this is a city called Iron City. There is a tube from Iron City's factory connected to Zalem, where all the junk from Zalem is thrown. In the junkyard, Dr. Dyson Ito discovers a core of female cyborg that has brain and core heart, but without body nor limbs. He takes the dismembered cyborg to his lab and starts working in order to fix her together with a nurse assistant. Ito rebuilds the cyborg with a spare robotic body in his cyborg clinic. She wakes up with no recollection of any memories. Ito names her Alita, as she didn't know her own name. He finds out that the new cyborg body integrates well with Alita's original brain as she can control her fingers. Her sensory taste is also proven working when she likes orange fruit when she tried it for the first time. Dr. Ito takes Alita outside, where she is amused to see world for the first time. Outside she meets and befriends Hugo, a young man who dreams of moving to the wealthy sky city of Zalem. Next day she goes out on her own, where she meets Dr. Chiron, Ito's estranged ex-wife. While seeing Dr. Ito, she expresses her disappointment to see Alita in her daughter's body. It turns out the name of Ito's deceased daughter was. The robotic body was initially built for Ito's late daughter, real Alita, because she was wheelchair-bound. Real Alita never had a chance to use it as she was killed by a cyber robber who broke into Ito's clinic looking for drugs. Ito's partner was Chiron, who is also real Alita's mother. Ito and Chiron separated after the real Alita died. Chiron and Ito came from Zalem and was outcasted to come to Iron City. Chiron's goal after the death of her daughter is to go back to Zalem. Chiron worked for Vector, as he promises to send her back to Zalem. She offers Dr. Ito to work with her and Vector, which he declines. Vector is the boss who manages Iron City motorball competition. He has the authority from Zalem scientist Nova to send people to Zalem. The winner of motorball competition gets to be sent up to Zalem by Vector. Hugo later shares his dream of moving to the sky city of Zalem as well. He also shows her that he wanted to be a hunter warrior like Zapin, a bounty hunter warrior with a long sword as his trademark weapon. Hunter warrior collects money by killing criminals in Iron City. Hugo later introduces Alita to motorball, a rollerball-like racing sport played by cyborg gladiators. Alita tries to participate, falls down and is made fun in the beginning. After a few times, her natural competitive streak shows up, and she is able to defeat everyone to score a motorball goal. Alita discovers that Ito is a hunter warrior when she follows him one night and they encounter 3 deadly cyborgs. When Ito is injured, Alita tried to protect him and finds out that she is naturally skilled in an ancient martial art called Panzerkunst. While in combat, Alita has memory flashbacks of her earlier life on Mars. She used to be a warrior with Code 99. With her skill, she kills 2 of the cyborgs and severely damaging the third one, called Gruishka, who retreats underground. Gruishka promises to come back and hunt down Alita. Despite Alita's fighting skills, Ito discourages her from becoming a hunter warrior. Once Vector and Chiron find out Alita's capability, they get an order from Nova to kill Alita. Nova promises Chiron that she can go back to Zalem if she succeeds the mission. It turns out, Gruishka works for Vector and Chiron. Vector orders Hugo and his friends to attack cyborgs and steal their body parts for fixing and upgrading Gruishka. Vector promises to send Hugo to Zalem once he gets enough credits doing his dirty work, important later. On the next day, Hugo and his friends brought Alita to a forest area outside the city. Here, they found an old abandoned spaceship from the Fall era. Alita went into the spacecraft through an underwater door and brought back a berserker warrior cyborg body with her. Ito refuses to install her in the body as he wants Alita to have a second chance in life without being a warrior. Alita is disappointed and rebels by registering herself as a hunter warrior. Alita and Hugo go to the Kansas bar to ask other hunter warriors to help her take down Gruishka. They refuse to help as Gruishka is not in the wanted list and there is no benefit bounty in killing him. Zapin tries to intimidate and embarrass Alita, but Alita easily beat him in a fight and being humiliated in the process. Afterward, Alita challenges all the other hunter warriors and creates a massive battle in the bar. Ido comes in time to stop the fight as an upgraded Gruishka storms into the bar and challenges Alita to a rematch. Despite her courage and martial arts skills, Alita's body is sliced up by Gruishka's bladed fingers before Ido and another hunter warrior force him to retreat again. Without any other options, Ido places Alita in the berserker body, which automatically integrates with her. Vector realizes that he is not able to defeat Alita easily. He arranges for a motorball match, where all the participants are instructed to kill Alita for a significant amount of credit. At the same time, he urges Hugo to enter Alita in the motorball competition. When Alita wins, both Hugo and Alita can go to Zalem. With her new body, Alita has higher power and enhanced flexibility. She enters her name in a motorball tryout race, as per Hugo's request. Ido discovers that the other contestants are hunter warriors and other cyborgs hired by Vector to kill her. Meanwhile, Zapin is plotting his revenge against Hugo and Alita. Zapin caught Hugo and his friend Tanji while they are stealing cyborg parts. Zapin kills Tanji and frames Hugo for murdering the cyborg they were taking parts from. Now Hugo has a bounty on his head and all hunter warriors are looking for him. While Alita is in motorball race, Hugo is trying to escape from Zapin. Hugo calls Alita and tells her to meet him at the abandoned church. After Alita eliminates the other contestants, she heads to the church to confront Zapin and learn the truth about Hugo's work before Zapin mortally wounds him. Chiron was at the church, supposed to kill Alita, but instead, she saves Hugo's life by having him decapitated and uses Alita's heart to keep his brain alive. This angers Zapin, but Alita grabs his Damascus blade sword and slices off his face. Hugo's head is transplanted onto a cyborg body by Ido. He also tells Alita that Hugo's belief of going to Zalem for 1 million credits was a lie fabricated by Vector, as citizens of Iron City will never be able to enter Zalem. Alita storms through the factory to confront Vector. Vector reveals that Chiron has been murdered and her organs and body parts will be sent to Zalem. This is the only way citizens of Iron City gets to go to Zalem. Alita once again battles Gruishka in Vector's office and kills him before stabbing Vector, who has been mentally controlled by Zalem scientist Nova. Alita promises Nova to get revenge for Hugo, and he made the mistake of underestimating her. In the meantime, Hugo has run away from the clinic. With his new cyborg body, he attempts to climb a factory tube towards Zalem. Alita pleads with Hugo to return with her, as a massive spiked ring sent by Nova comes hurtling down the tube, shredding Hugo's body. Alita manages to grab Hugo's remaining arm and use her sword to secure hold onto the tube. Hugo's elbow joints cannot support him and break apart, but not before he can say goodbye, leaving Alita on the tube clutching the remaining of his arm. Alita is devastated, but determined to live on Hugo's memory. In the final scene, Alita is shown as the star athlete of the motorball tournament. The crowd cheers for her as she points her sword towards Zalem, while Nova watches her from above. So this was the story of Cyborg Warrior Girl. Please leave a like or a comment if you liked the video. See you soon in the next video.